Hi guys, it's me Ty and I'm back with another unboxing. This time around I have one of the figures I showed in, I believe it was my December haul video. I think December, or was it November? I don't know, I'm pretty behind. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But this is Nendoroid number 130 and it's Kurisu Makise from the visual novel and anime Steins. If you saw the haul video that I showed her in, you would know that I got this figure from AmiAmi from this pre-owned section. And according to AmiAmi, it was supposed to be AC conditioned. And I mean, as far as I can see, this does look as if it's unopened, and it does look like it's in really good condition. Supposedly, it was supposed to have a bunch of box damage, which is why it has a C rating, but I really don't see any. Not much. I see like a small nip here, but that's about it. Anyway, so let's get started. Here's the front of the box, as I've been showing. It has a really nice red color, which I guess you know is if you can see one of the items included with the Nendoroid is her phone, which is also that red color. So it's kind of, I guess, her color. But I really love this red. It's really bright, it's really vibrant, and it just stands out. You can see here her face, and I mean already you can see how they really captured the bright blue of her eyes. And you can see also that she really doesn't have many things that she comes with. So that means that this unboxing is really going to be pretty brief. But anyway, here's the front. Here's this side. And here's the phone, as I was just mentioning. She looks so cute. I love the color of her hair. It's really pretty. Here's this side. Again, here's her bright eyes. It just like really stands out even from the box. Here's the top. Oh, sorry. Top. And the bottom, which is basically the same poses. Like I said, she doesn't come with many extra pieces, so I mean, it's only so many ways you can pose her. And here's the back, again, showing all the poses we've seen on the other sides. But Chris, I love Chris. I just love her personality, her kind of stoic, scientific personality. And so I couldn't wait to get this Nendoroid. And it was for a fairly decent price also. Let's get this open. Oh, okay, and I'm back. I finally cut the tape and I was finally able to get this top flap open. Even lifting it up this way, you can see it's pretty stiff. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, being that it's Nendoroid number 130, it's one of the earlier ones and definitely one of the earliest of what I have in my collection so far. So, I don't know, just the cardboard is stiffer or something like that. I even gave myself a bunch of paper cuts trying to open it up. But here it is. Here's the flap, and already you can see it's a nice orange color. And unlike the newer ones that have just the number in the center, you can see that it's just covered with this pattern that says Nendoroid, which a lot of the earlier boxes had. And also, no instructions. Is that because it's pre-owned, or is that because it's one of the older Nendoroids? I have no idea. I hope someone can tell me. But, I mean, how often do we really use instructions, right? Anyway, here she is. Oh, I can see her eyes, even through all the plastic. It just kind of stares at you. It's almost kind of creepy, but it's great. I love it. See, she's just like, ugh. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, very little items, just a couple of extra arms and a couple of extra face plates. But one difference is her base, which is just a standard clear circular base. I'm surprised. I haven't seen one of these. Oh, I did on the Masamune Nendoroid that I had got as a gift. That had a circular base. Was that something that all earlier Nendoroids have? If anyone knows, can you please mention it down in the comments? Yeah, wow, I haven't seen this before. All it just says is made in China and Nitro Plus or something like that. Wow. Yeah, I haven't had one of these newer Nendoroids, so I'm not familiar with this base system. I think I heard about this is that it fits between the Nendoroid's leg. I wish this can focus better for me to show you. Yeah. See how you see the point up in the middle? Oops. And this is, I guess, an extra neck joint, but it's clear. Or is that, no, I guess it's for the base piece. Yeah. Huh, how random. It looks like a neck joint, like in the newer Nendoroids. I tell you, if I hadn't gotten this for Ami Ami, I would be worried that I had a fake. Oh, but even on the joint, you see it. Oh, it's so hard to see. I wish you guys could see this. It has a Good Smile Company face on it, like that happy face. You can't see it though. It's really here. Interesting. Okay, just on the sake of being consistent, here's her 2 extra arms. And you can tell it's been in the box for a while. The plastic on this is really sticky. It's really weird. Yeah. Why is that? I don't know. Is that a pre-owned thing, or I don't know, it's just really sticky. It's really weird, and I'll have to wipe that down. Ugh. You see the other arms. These are only slightly sticky, but this is the extra set of arms that holds her cell phone, which I love. Like, this is one of the main reasons I needed this Nendoroid. Besides her eyes, I love this cell phone. Even though it's like one of the older models and you can't really tell. Yeah. My hands feel so gross. Ugh. And the last set of arms, which is holding a packet of documents. If you've seen Steins Gate, you know they have like their own makeshift lab, and she's supposedly his lab assistant. So yeah, it's cute. Sticky again. Oh, and here's her face plates. Oh, it's so cute. I love this. This is like her, she's thinking or contemplating, or I don't know what to call this face, but it's really like a serious face. Really nice. I mean, all her expressions are kind of serious, but you can see what I mean here with the eyebrow up and everything. And like, this is kind of like her blushing face. You see like the rosy red cheeks. Oh, this is so cute. Like, again, I love the eyes on this because it's just like it just stares at you. Can you see that? Does it look creepy? Yeah. Almost dropped her. Sucks. And here she is. Here's Chris. Wow, she looks so cool. I love her hair. I love like this red color. And it totally fits the character. Her red tie. Wow, this is a really cool Nendoroid. Oh, and you can see her, she has like her shorts over her stocking things and her black shoes. And of course her long coat. Wow, this is really cool. I like that. So cute. I love this Nendoroid already. I love how the ear sticks out between the hair and how this piece over the shoulder sticks very well to the character. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna check out a few of her poses. Okay, first pose up is, well, I'm not quite sure what to call this pose. Maybe I should call it the dossier pose, because mostly she's just holding those packets of papers, that manila envelope. This is a very interesting pose. And I just have to say, if she looks a little glossy, it's because I took the time while posing her to wipe her down. It did cut down on the stickiness. I noticed mostly the stickiness is around the brown coat. And I'm wondering, like, maybe it's due to the type of plastic they used back then, or the color, I guess, of the plastic. I don't know. It's still kind of sticky, more so than like the rest of her, but it's a little bit better. Besides the pose, we can see she looks really cute, but it's basically the same as the way she came, just her arm changed. She still has the same faceplate and everything. I will show you this though with this base for those who wasn't familiar with it. It is, as I said, you stick the joint in the bottom, of course in the hole, and through the hole for this leg piece. And I'll show you here if you can see it, but it fits under her coat. See this tip with the peg piece between her legs. Oh, it's just kind of falling. Okay, and so she sits on this kind of sturdy, and I actually like this better than a lot of the peg ones that we've had with the newer Nendoroids. Only problem is, if you notice here, her feet doesn't touch the bottom of the base. And it's not because I didn't push it all the way down. As you can see from the top, it's all the way in. From the bottom, it's all the way in. Her feet doesn't touch the bottom. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like she's floating around like a little ghost. But yeah, it actually feels much sturdier and was much easier to do than if you saw my Homer school version video. Yeah, that was just ridiculous. Or that Makise Nendoroid, that was ridiculous also. So this was much easier. And I actually wish they made more of these, and I would buy a ton. I'm telling you, I really would. But yeah, here she is. Oh, okay, real quick before I go on to the next pose, I just wanted to show you, there still was a bit of stickiness around the edges of like the main faceplate she had on. And, well, no, around, this is one of the other faceplates. Um, but I'm guessing that's probably due to the way this Nendoroid was stored, whoever had her originally. Probably as being on the shelf for a while, and if it was humid and, with the paint and the plastic, it gets kind of sticky after a while. Was that. And just to show you more with this faceplate of how her sculpt is, you can see how the pieces that were over her shoulder, it's because it's like two hard plastic pieces on the side, that one, and this one, which pokes out like a spike, if you can see that. Yeah, so they're very hard, so don't poke yourself. And just to show you, this piece here that curves over her shoulder, I didn't notice it before, but the way it's attached, the tip of mine on her hair here, you can't really see it here, sticks out a little bit, so it looks a little awkward. Maybe it's just like a thing of just pushing this tiny tip in a little bit. Maybe I'll add glue to that later. I don't know. It's not really a big deal, but it is noticeable once you notice it, it kind of, you can't unnotice it. But yeah. Okay, so on to the next pose. Okay, next pose. And as you can see, this is Chris, or let's call her Christina's, um, blushing pose. And as you can see, just a simple faceplate change and one arm change. And like I said, nothing much else changed, but she does look more vulnerable than she did with that other serious faceplate she came with. Let me just bring her a little closer so you can see, because I know without the focus it's hard to tell, but she does have like because she's supposed to be really young in the anime, even though she's very smart and very accomplished. And here, this pose kind of brings that out. Like, despite being so well known and smart, she's just still a young girl and one who gets blushes and embarrasses easily. And so I love this little pose, her little blushing face, and with the one arm up. So cute, right? Yeah, I'm still noticing that little piece here. Like I said, once you notice it, you can't unnotice it. But yeah, this pose is adorable. Wow. Okay. I was about to show you her cross arm pose, which is the same pose shown here. And having other Nendoroids that come with a pose similar to this, I'm aware of how the arms are supposed to go. It seems I have a defect though. Let me remove her head to show you. Oh, this arm just came off. Now I have this arm, which should be on this side, and usually the other arm is kind of like a half arm that sits up top here. I have this half arm, and I have this half arm. And I know you're saying like, oh, what's the problem? Until you realize they're two of the same arm. I don't know if I can show it here, if you can see it. Almost. And it's not the one that's needed to go with this arm or any of the arms to make this pose. So I don't know why I would have two of these and not a pair as I should. Maybe when they saw it this way, it was this way in the box, so maybe they thought it was the right arms. But if you put it this way, you notice automatically, it doesn't fit correctly in the arm shoulder. And see where the white line is here? That's supposed to be part of her shirt. So even with it backwards like this, you would notice that, yeah, something's wrong about it. Even still, it wouldn't fit. Even using this arm, this other cross arm here, would not fit with that either. So yeah, sorry I can't show that to you, but it seems that I have two of the wrong arms and not enough of the real ones. Okay, I'm saying. Chris, I've seemed to have gotten a message on her cell phone. Who could it be from? Could it be from the future? Could it be warning her that she won't be the last Nendoroid to be placed on my shelf? Who knows? But I do know that out of the two poses I showed you guys, this one is my favorite. It's a simple pose, but it's so expressive and just so mysterious. Just one glance at it and you have a ton of questions. Like, what exactly is the cell phone saying to her? Like, could it just be a message telling her that her banana is all floppy? Who knows? Knowing Steins Gate, it could be anything. But as far as I know, this Nendoroid is pretty good. And despite like the sticky issue and the crazy arm issue, I'm not at all disappointed that I purchased it. I have to say I'm really enjoying it. One of my favorites. I don't know, so simple, right? But still, I already love it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.